New tonight, we're seeing some heavy damage after a large tornado struck Cole, Oklahoma earlier today. The National Weather Service reports severe storms with large hail and heavy winds rolled through central and southwestern Oklahoma. Multiple areas are under tornado threats and severe thunderstorm warnings tonight.
Well, you know, it pays to be in the right place, at the exact right moment to capture that special picture. And our news photographer, Joe Lynn, just happened to have his camera rolling when lightning reflected off the glass panels of the Thompson Center this evening as a strong storm rolled through downtown. Now, that is art right there.
Wow, great
Tell me
shot.
about it.
Scary if you're there.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, those are the type of things that before you become a meteorologist you love, but then now I'm like, seek shelter.
Yeah, that's powerful and dangerous. Yeah.
But yeah, we saw a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, hail across our area, those severe storms. The good news is they're all out of here, but we might do it all over again tomorrow. We're expecting more showers and thunderstorms to come our way as a cold front pulls into our region. It's an active front, and we're already seeing the rain associated with it out to our west. More on that in a moment, but let's take a look at what we saw today. We had sunshine for a moment. The temperatures, wild. We'll show them in a bit, but take a look at this time lapse. You can see those storms as they rumble through areas. We're kind of looking to the west and to the south right there. Here's Sandwich Community High School. The Stars and Stripes kind of gives you an idea of how the winds really picked up and they changed direction. Look at how they're coming in from one way and then eventually shift after that storm did move through. Here's another shot, Oswego. We know in portions of LaSalle County, you got it pretty good tonight. We are now looking at clearing conditions, but you certainly saw the rain a little bit earlier. As you look to Romeoville, much more of the same. A little bit of sunshine trying to peek through there. That's the National Weather Service's Doppler, just to let you know. And then also in the Shorewood, much more of the same. We saw the storms quickly rumble through. Hail was our biggest threat, but we did have some strong wind gusts. Kenosha up to 44-mile-per-hour wind gusts, into Hershey 43, Romeoville 35. And as you look at the rainfall numbers, they were significant. The good news is these storms had a pretty good amount of motion with them. They were moving to the east at about 40 miles per hour or so. Storms can go certainly quicker than that, but at least that does have some nice momentum. They deposit the rain and then they exit. As you can see, about 0.6 of an inch of precipitation there as you look towards Plainfield. Shorewood saw about almost a ½ inch of precipitation. The hail reports were tremendous. I mean, anything that you see that's 1 inch and 3/4 or above is golf ball size hail. So certainly some severe hail there, even down to Plainfield, 1 1/4 inch diameter. These are the storm reports. You can kind of follow the trajectory or the path that these storms went through. They moved to the north. They were going to the east-northeast at first. Then they dove down to the southeast, and now as we come to you, we find these storms still continuing to weaken across our extreme southern counties there in portions of Newton and Jasper counties. I know you're just kind of getting a little bit of a clip of the precipitation. It's mainly south of Rensselaer at this time. Not severe, but there is certainly going to be a light show if you look down to your south. And this right here, what we call vertically integrated liquid. This is where the Doppler is kind of looking into the column of air and just trying to see how much moisture is there and kind of take the temperature of what's going on. And in this case, you would expect to see hail in some of these areas where you have those climaxes there. So we're certainly looking out for hail there, mainly south there of Newton and Jasper counties. No warnings to tell you about. As a matter of fact, we're finding some clear air as we get across our western viewing area. Our future outlook does show that showers and thunderstorms will return into the area tomorrow. Now, I think the rain holds off for the morning. Afternoon and evening, I think there's a good chance for showers and storms. Folks in the sports department are asking about the Cubs game tomorrow. I think it's going to be hard to get this thing in because we will have scattered showers and storms, although, this last rendering does clear us out sometime around 8 p.m. or so. So certainly check accordingly. They'll let you know if that game's going to go down. Now, these temperatures, as I mentioned, wild ride. Check this out. 42 degrees was the low temperature this morning. 64 you would think is the high temperature, but let's take a closer look and take a look at what we saw. O'Hare, 64. That's probably closer to, later in the day temperature. 53 for Waukegan, 54 Kenosha, 78 into Lansing. So you're talking, maybe 30 or 40 miles there. Temperatures were almost 40 degrees difference there. So that is a very spectacular. spectacular look there. As we take a look at our Wednesday high, again, O'Hare got up to 64, Midway 72, and at the lakefront only 55 with winds blowing off the lake. So even in or within Cook County, we had a 20-something degree change in temperatures, depending upon where you were. 42 was the low, normals for this time of the year. 60 and 41, the record high temperature 86 degrees. As we come to you, now we're down to 48. Winds out of the northeast at 12 miles per hour. We find 44 Waukegan, 49 for Midway, 50 in Lansing. Down to the south, Kankakee, you're still at 72. Remember, O'Hare at 44 right now. Then out to our east, Rensselaer, you're at 72 also. That number probably going to go down eventually because that rain just moved through. These are the current winds. Winds are basically blowing off the lake, and of course, that is what's keeping us cooler. We're seeing winds gusting to somewhere around 25 to 30 miles per hour. And again, that warm air continues to try to surge in from the south. We're expecting for that warm air to continue to make that crawl in from the south. And tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures which will climb well into the 70s, and then as we get into Friday, temperatures will start to fall. So you can kind of make out here, temperatures warm up here. Peoria, some 18 degrees warmer than yesterday. Champaign, 18 degrees also. But then as you look here out to our west, these areas have cooled down significantly from day to day. That's what we can expect to come our way. With all that, all those air mass changes, you're usually talking about some violence, at least this time of the year. And showers and thunderstorms will be on the menu for tomorrow. That rain should be generally on for much of the day. And as we get into sometime Friday, we dry out. But we're going to be in what's called the cold sector. There will be cooler air, cooler temperatures that are going to come our way for this upcoming weekend. Let's take a look at that forecast for tonight. Tonight's low temperature drops down to 48. We'll see partly cloudy skies, turning warmer, a few thunderstorms early, and they're continuing to exit our area. So, not so much something that we're going to worry about for the remainder of this evening, but temperatures are going to rise to about 60 by early tomorrow morning. Now, tomorrow we're expecting that high temperature to climb up during the day. We're going to be quickly, I think, climbing up into those 60s and 70s before the day is done. We're going to expect to see the temperatures climb that warm and then stay warm as we get into the next couple days. Here's the 7-day forecast. 76 going to be your high temperature for Thursday. Friday, we're up to 65. Saturday, 52. On Sunday, we climb to 48 degrees. Now, Sunday, at least we're going to be dry, but certainly cooler than normal. Monday, 55, and Tuesday, up to 57 degrees. So, wow, up and down as far as these temperatures go. All in all, kind of along that average, but how about today? Depending upon your zip code, you were either in the 60s or 70s or 50s all in one county.
Wow. Keeps you doing the math.
Unfortunately.
Thanks to me.